I'm going to show you how to upgrade to watchOS 2 on your Apple Watch. The first thing you want to do is to install iOS 9 beta on your iPhone, the same iPhone that you're going to pair with your Apple Watch, that you have paired with your Apple Watch. You'll find the link in the description. You must be a developer in order to access this, so just keep that in mind. But a developer license is only $99 a year, and you get development licenses for both, OS 10 for the Apple Watch and for iOS 9, which is pretty good deal. All right, so all you need to do is download that iOS 9, install it, and also download and install Xcode. That will obviously take a while, so just go ahead and do that to prepare. And once you install Xcode, you want to go up to the window menu, go to Organizer. You want to log in with your Apple ID that you've signed up with the developer account, and make sure your device is added in there. We'll have descriptions on how to do all that in the post on iDownload blog. But if you're already a developer and your device is already registered as a developer, then you can just go ahead and install iOS 9 on your iPhone. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So you can see I have iTunes up here, and I've already registered as a developer with this iPhone. And yeah, so it's my iPhone 6 Plus. You see the firmware for it. So I'm going to go ahead and install that. So you want to hold the Option key on your keyboard and then click Restore iPhone. So hold Option on your keyboard, the Option key, there you go, and then click Restore iPhone, and then find the firmware file that you downloaded for your iPhone for iOS 9. It'll probably be in your downloads folder. You have to extract it first, so go ahead and extract it before you point to it. And once you see this pop-up box, go ahead and click Restore, and the restore process will initiate. Now, make sure you have Find My iPhone disabled, or you'll get an error that says you needed to disable Find My iPhone first before it will allow you to restore your iPhone. So, all right, so I've restored my iPhone, or I started the restore process at least, and you'll see it kick off here on the phone. And I'm going to obviously speed through this so you guys don't have to sit through the entire process. It's a pretty arduous, time-consuming process, especially the Apple Watch part of it. Part of that may be due to stress on Apple's servers with everyone, coming from WWDC wanting to install, of course, watchOS 2 and iOS 9 for that matter. All right, so I've restored completely with iOS 9 on my iPhone 6 Plus. Obviously, like I said, I sped that up, so it will take longer on your device in order to do that. All right, so I went through the whole setup process there. Here is what the home screen looks like. Nice wallpaper, right? This is iOS 9. We'll have more on that later. So now what you want to do is just pair your Apple Watch. Start the pairing process. Probably a good idea to go ahead and unpair prior to you starting this tutorial. I did notate that in the post on iDownload blog, but it doesn't matter. You could always just reset your watch if you want to do that. I actually recommend just completely resetting your watch from scratch so that you can just set it up with like a new device. You don't have anything lingering on that device. So I always, especially with betas, just recommend starting from scratch. So the watch is paired now, and now it's time to go ahead and install watchOS 2. So I sent the file via AirDrop, and it's not actually a file, it's just a URL that points to the developer portal that gives you the configuration file, or the link to the configuration file that you need to download and install on your iPhone. You need to make sure you have Wi-Fi on, you're connected to a Wi-Fi network first of all, and then just tap the download link and select Apple Watch as your destination. So I'm just going to tap Apple Watch. It may ask you to log in to the developer portal. If it does, go ahead and log in. And then just tap Install, like that. And this will install. It's going to ask you to restart, so restart. All right. And once everything comes back up, we can actually perform the installation. So I'm still running watchOS 1.0.1. What we need to do is launch the Apple Watch app on our iOS 9 device, our iOS 9 iPhone. Go to General and then go to Software Update. It'll check for updates and it should find watchOS 2 Beta 1. So just tap where it says download and install and then agree. And here's the waiting game, folks. It's going to take a long time. Make sure your device is still hooked up to the charger. Make sure everything's just plugged in, because who knows, your battery could run out during this process. Eventually though, you will see where it says install once the download finishes, so tap install. And this part takes a while too, so just keep that in mind. I've sped through all of this many times over, so we are almost at the home stretch. It will take longer on your device, keep that in mind. So it looks like we have watchOS 2 Beta 1 now installed on our Apple Watch. Now how can we discern this, whether that's true or not? Well, let's go into settings, and right off the bat you'll see where it says nightstand mode under general. See that? Well, you probably missed it. Nightstand mode, there it is. So that's a new feature in watchOS 2. Let's go to about, and you can see version 2.0. So ladies and gentlemen, that is how you install watchOS 2.0 on your Apple Watch. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is Jeff.